Good morning, Scrap for Cash family. On the way, well, it's Tuesday, so you know what that means. Time to go to the scrapyard. I have a load on here. There are a couple things, but the one thing that I'm pretty sure of that I can unload is going to be that scooter I found in the dumpster. Because it's got a battery on it that I need to get out, and it is buried in this load, so that's going to be coming back with me. And I'm sure there's some wire in there that I missed cutting that I'm going to have to cut off and keep that out, but I do have a tub of wire that I'm taking. I've got what appears to be just an all aluminum radiator, and I've got a bucket of what I believe is either brass fittings or copper fittings. I believe they're brass, to be honest with you. But I'll let them make that determination. Tyler's pretty good at that. And then scrap. It's going to be interesting to see if scrap prices have dropped yet again. Last time I was here, they were down to $120 a ton, and that's with my dealer pricing. So last time I was here, the gentleman that I talked with was not getting dealer pricing. He was getting $100 a ton and complaining about it. So it'd be interesting to see if it's dropped yet again. And then as long as the GoPro holds up, I've got possibly another run I'm going to make today, but I have to go get it. And then I've got another different commercial account that I acquired that supposedly has some automatic transmissions that I need to go look at. Because I can take those. The only stipulation is the pans have to be removed. So if that's not already done, then that's something that's going to have to be facilitated. And then I've got some appliances that I've been called about that I can get picked up. That's going to be in Lexington. And that may be a situation, if I can get down there soon enough, I can get them picked up and then take them to the scrapyard down there and get rid of them. But like there again, it just how the day flows, because I've got a lot of things to get done and not a lot of time during the day to get them done. You know, if the scrapyard stayed open later than 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it'd make my life a lot easier. But I don't think that's what they're there for, is to make my life easier. So when I get to the scrapyard, I'll get strapped up, and there's a fairly tall piece of aluminum gutter in the front of the truck. I'm going to see if I can get it lifted out to turn that inside when I go in, just so I don't have to carry it around with me. Hopefully it's not caught on anything. Some of those things have those aluminum spikes in them that can catch stuff, and I don't remember if that one does or not, so we'll find out when I get there. So it ought to be interesting nonetheless. The scrap weather report is it's about 40 degrees outside. Looks like fall is arriving. It's spitting a little rain, very little, but that's right in my wheelhouse. That 40 to 42 degree temperature, I'm okay with that. It's fairly comfortable outside. It's a whole lot better than being 98 or 99 and just dying outside. You can always put something on to get warmer. There's only so much you can take off without going to jail to get colder. So Here we go. We're on our way. As promised, I'm gonna see if it's even possible to get that gutter off. May not be able to. A, because where it's sitting at, I can't reach it. Well, I kind of lied. That was a little easier than I thought. So, now I have a gutter to go inside. Shall we? Let's venture in. Sooner I get this unloaded, sooner I can get another load. Let's just hope this isn't $50 a ton. Got a couple people here. That guy's got a load. Even got a John Deere yard tractor on there. Yep, they moved it. As you can see, now we come in from the side. They have changed it up. Looks like a winner, buddy. Dom, 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 dom. Look at here, buddy. Got new places, new drive.
JUE 6443.
Sharp in here. Pretty.
What's going on?
I don't know what that is.
Plastic. It's brass.
Plastic pays more, I'll take it. Good, man. Can't complain. Nobody cares.
What'd you say?
Can't complain. Nobody cares. What that? You guys gonna freeze death in here, man.
That wind is just right.
They're not gonna, well, I guess they can't. They can't put anything up, can they? Thank you.
It'd be nice if we could even get those like curtains that hang down that you can drive through and stuff, just to block that wind.
Yeah, it ain't like you got Mercedes rolling through here.
Only on Fridays, man. The people that bring in electronics for that drop off, even myself, I'm like, why the hell are you driving that car here? Like, it's like they get their nicest car out of the garage.
Bring it.
Yeah, the one they wash by hand every Sunday, and they're like, well, I'll throw some TVs in it.
Oh yeah. And that's it. That's all I got. Well, you got a blower blowing on you. I just don't know how good it does.
It doesn't.
Because it's coming out and getting blowed that way.
When you stand right by it, it feels really good, and then you step away and it's way colder.
Yeah, you got warm for a minute.
Have a good day.
Thanks, Tyler. See you, buddy. You know, I gotta agree with John. One cutter suck. nothing really exciting happened other than, you know, dumping stuff. So this was Lexington load. Now, in the video of that, and I think it's in the video where you see a guy, he's brought me a box of metal, but he wanted to keep the box. So I dumped that in the back by the tailgate, just dumped it in the truck. Well, after he left and on closer inspection, there were a bunch of brass fittings in there. A lot of them. Matter of fact, it was 20 pounds of brass fittings in there. It paid $1.45 a pound for $29 just from that guy dropping that stuff off. Also in that was one piece of number 2 copper, paid $4.50. I kicked off the motor off that dishwasher, it paid 60 cents. Kind of really not worth the kick at that point. That aluminum radiator paid $2.70. I had 880 pounds of unclean sheet at 120 a net ton for $52.80. That gutter piece paid $1.29. And then I had 40 pounds of number 2 insulated wire at 75 cents a pound for $30 for a grand total of $120.89. So you take out my gas, and that was about a $90 profit margin for that run. Not too shabby. For anybody that was asking, you know who you are. There it is. That's what we call in the business a leaf Japanese maple. Why anybody want to know that? It's beyond me. Okay. I think about coming. That was huge. And it's heavy. Holy crap. Now, let's see if we got something at my old standby place. And yeah, we do. Question is, not gonna fit that way. Not gonna fit that way. It's beams. We're gonna have to I think I'm gonna pass on that. A lot of wood. again. You know, a mother and a father decide they're going to have to come up with a code word to use around the children when they want to have sex. So the code word they decide on is typewriter. So one evening the husband grabs his daughter and says, go tell mommy that daddy needs to type a letter tonight. So their daughter goes in and tells her mother. Then her mother responds and tells her to go tell daddy what she said. So the daughter comes back to the dad and says, Mom said you can't use the typewriter tonight because there's a red ribbon hanging out of it. Father says, okay. 3 or 4 days later, mother grabs her daughter and tells her to go tell daddy that the ribbon is fixed and it's okay he can type his letter tonight. Daughter goes in and tells her dad what mom said. He responds to her and tells her to go back and tell mom what he said. So the daughter goes back to her mother and says, Dad said that's okay. It took so long he decided to write the letter by hand.
Asshole.